Howdy, Ags, and welcome to another episode of The Bat Signal. I'm this week's host, Kenzie Finch. This week, we are both sad and excited to say we are having a couple staff members that are graduating this December. Jordan Epp, our head sports editor, and Cameron Johnson, the photo chief and graphics editor, have finally completed all their coursework and will be receiving their diplomas. I want to thank both Cameron and Jordan on behalf of the battalion for all the hard work they have done, and just know that we are super excited to see what y'all do next in your careers. Today I have photo chief and graphics editor Cameron Johnson to read his swan song, which is a reflection of a staff member's experience on the battalion. Cameron, thanks for being here.
No problem.
So sad to see you leave, but I'm excited to hear this because I haven't heard this one yet.
She said that as she rolled her eyes, by the way. She's so happy I'm going. Okay.
I've been kicking you to the curb.
Yeah. She actually punched me on my way out.
You can't tell people that.
Oh, I'm just kidding, by the way. You can't get the subtleties of my expression. Okay. So I am reading it like verbatim.
Yes.
Should
Just go for it.
Oop, I almost knocked over the microphone. That was what that noise was.
I'm not editing any of this out. I hope you know that.
I hope not. It's perfect. Okay. My name is Cameron Johnson, and I am, rather was, the photo chief and graphics editor at the battalion. I've covered politics, local stories, entertainment, and sports. So many sports. I started taking photos for the Bat in November 2021 during my first in-person semester at Texas A&M University. Abby Santoro and Bobby O'Brien, the photo chiefs, hired me, despite my meager portfolio from years of hobby photography. I think meager was a embellishment. I did okay. My first assignment was a volleyball game against Missouri during senior night. I didn't know the players, nor had I followed their semester, but I remember watching these athletes cry in each other's arms as they said goodbye to their graduating teammates. I thought to myself, is this what every assignment is like? I was wrong, of course. There have been plenty of duds since then, but my love for this work has never diminished. Abby eventually stepped down to focus on cross-country, which made Bobby and Ishika's... Okay, hold on. There's a way to pronounce her last name, and she keeps correcting me, but now I've had it jumbled, so Ish, I'm sorry. Samant. Ishika Samant. That's the correct... Okay.
I believe you.
Which made Bobby and Ishka Samant the chiefs to impress. As my junior year went on, I got more comfortable as a staff photographer and wanted to make friends with the editors. It felt like kindergarten all over again, trying to get the other kids to like me. For those who haven't been to the battalion office, there are two sides of the newsroom. On one side is an aisle of desks where the editors work. On the other side, beyond massive foundation columns and desk dividers, is a seating area and conference table where staffers can write, edit photos, and socialize. That's where I sat every day. I even had a favorite spot, at the conference table, next to the projector with my back to the wall. When conversations would float across the room, I did my best to chime in. Admittedly, I was anxious to impress these people. Every day that semester, I would show up and make myself known, trying to help wherever I could. It wasn't long before I got a jump on photo assignments, got handed proofs, and stuck around for headline parties every week. We would get out late those nights, sometimes in the early morning, but I didn't mind. It was only one night of the week, and it was satisfying to see our hard work the following Thursday when the paper would hit stands. I was assistant photo chief that summer and had the pleasure and honor of becoming the photo chief this August. I also appointed myself the graphics editor in a shameless move to draw at my desk, and I'm even proud of the few... Wait, I messed that up. I've even made a few illustrations I'm proud of. In only 6 months, I've gone to Washington, D.C., covered the Southwest Classic at AT&T Stadium, photographed Beto O'Rourke during one of his visits to campus, and menaced Jimbo Fisher with my camera on multiple occasions. My favorite moments, however, have been spent in our office, the Bat Cave, working and laughing with my friends. As I frantically typed this final goodbye from our 8x8 photo closet, we actually measured it. It was like 9 feet by 10, but it was too late by that point.
That's embarrassing.
It is. Listening to the muffled laughter of my fellow editors as they watch the Colts play the Cowboys, I'm reminded of my first battalion assignment, of watching perfect strangers cry in the arms of their friends, heartbroken that their time of working together had ended. It's not an unfamiliar feeling. It's necessary for growth. But come this Wednesday, after our final Maroon Life production, I'll dread feeling it again, and I did. So, to Michaela, Kyle, Catherine, Ruben, Caleb, Caroline, Kenzie, Jordan, Zoe, Grant, Emma, Dan, Megan, and Doug, my friends. You've made my last semester of college truly incredible. Between the excitement of my job and the experiences we've all shared, I feel like the second luckiest person at A&M, next to Jordan, who is getting married after graduation. Typical sports editor, always competing. Whoop. Bobby, I try to impress you on every assignment, and I always will. You've become my friend, and I'll always be grateful for you and Abby letting me join the Bat. Ish, I can't overstate my excitement for you to lead the photo desk this spring. You are a great friend and one of the best photographers working. Please call me back to the newsroom from time to time. Although I'm moving on, I want to see what's next for you and everyone on staff. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for everything you've done for me. I love you, and I sincerely hope to make you proud. Please remember that when I move my ugly exercise equipment back into the art room. Gracie, my niece, I love you most of all. You're growing up fast, and my college years have been much less bright without seeing you as much. Big hugs promised from now to the end of time. And thank you, dear readers. Without you, I would have nothing to work for, nothing to show. I hope I've done right by you and that my short time as photo chief reflects well on our community and the battalion. Print is not dead, student journalism matters, and pictures are crucial. So turn in photo requests on time. Cameron Johnson is a journalism senior and the photo chief and graphics editor for the battalion.
Look what you did.
Oh my God,
You actually did make me cry.
I'm sorry.
How dare you? That's so disrespectful. Well, thank you, Cameron, for reading that and making me cry. So now I'm going to be emotional for a little bit.
Okay.
Now,
is there follow-up, or do I just make you cry and leave?
You just make me cry and leave.
Okay.
I'm done with you for the day, okay?
All right.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Right.
Now get out of here before I cry.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay, bye.
I'm going to take your Pop-Tart, though.
Okay. Okay, well, that's all we have for this week's podcast. Please make sure to also check out Jordan Epps' Swan Song with the Battalion, and then we'll tune in for the week after school starts, I guess, because that's when we're going to be having our next podcast. So thank y'all so much. Thanks, and Gig'em.